Hey guys, I want to talk to you a little bit today about one thing that you can do to challenge yourself a little bit in life that might yield some really amazing results, that might build something insane that you never thought was possible before. And I want to share just a small little anecdote and just my little story from my life and a conversation I had with a good friend of mine the other day. We were talking about just my little venture on YouTube here, right? This is a really small little side project that I've had. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time, but I've made several attempts in the past at building content, being a creator, and I feel like I failed. I had some measured success, but I never really went what I perceive or what I would call like the quote unquote distance. I never really got that big. I never really reached as many people as I wanted to reach. And in each and every one of those instances, I fell short and I lost steam a little bit. And I wasn't regular enough with what I was doing, let's say. That was one very big important piece. And so this time around, when I decided to try to do this little project, I made a small little pact with myself. Like deep down inside, I said, hey, I don't know if this is going to get popular. I don't know if people are going to like what I have to say. I don't know if this is going to go anywhere. And that's fine. That's okay. But the one thing, or one huge thing that I'm trying to get out of this is just to prove to myself that I can stick with something for the long term. So that was the goal that I set for myself. It's like, you're going to post one video a day for 365 days straight and just see what happens after that. But that's the only goal here, is just try to do, 5 minutes a day, every single day for the next year, and stick with it. And like, that's the challenge there. Can you stick with it? Can you exert that small little amount of effort? And like I said, I was having this conversation with a buddy of mine that I had told months back about my little channel, and he hadn't checked in on it in a while, just out of curiosity. He came back and he's like, damn, like, you went from like no videos to like 200 plus now. He's like, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty cool, that just the fact you've been able to build that much content. And I was just explaining to him this little challenge that I set up for myself, and just my little story about, well, this is like a large part of the goal for me right now, is just proving to myself that I can stick with something. But not only that, like seeing what I can grow by putting 5 minutes a day for 365 days straight into anything, into something. And we just got to talking about our other elements of our lives, and it made me think about just every other thing that I wanted to do in my life. And this is kind of the pitch to you guys today, and the challenge to you today, to hopefully drive you and motivate you. Like, what are those things that you really want to work on for you guys and girls out there? And like, is there something that you could do every single day for 5 minutes? Like, is it, learning about stock trading? Is it learning about real estate? Is it learning to be a better anything? Is it like building something? Is it creating something? Is it writing something? Is it working on a friendship, working on a relationship? Like, there's so many things you could apply the same sort of principle to, but I want you guys to think about that. I want to challenge you a little bit today. I want to try to motivate you to apply this sort of approach to something in your life. I want you to challenge yourself. I want you to try to do one thing, one dedicated thing that you can devote yourself to 5 minutes every single day for 365 days a year. If it's meditating, if it's working out, if it's like some small little thing, like just anything. See if you can hang with it. See if you can stick with it. See if you can do it for a year. And if you can, I think you're going to be amazed when you look back 365 days from now at what you've built, what you've created, what you've accomplished, what you've achieved. I guarantee you it's going to blow your mind. I've already been, like, for me personally, just this small little channel here, this has been cool to share some ideas and just watch it grow a little bit. But even now I look back and I'm like, damn, I've been at this for a good period of time. And I'm just proud of the fact that I did something. I've been doing something, and I haven't hit my 365 day mark yet, but I'm driven, and I'm going to try to stick with it. And that's my goal. But that's a small little piece of this whole story here, guys. I wanted to share that with you. I want to, like I said, to get you to apply this sort of approach to something in your life, if at all possible, if you've got that inside of you, if there's something that you're after. Okay. So just reflect on that a little bit today. Do a little thinking about that. Hopefully you got something that you're passionate about, you're driven enough to do this sort of thing with, and I want you to do it, okay? I want you to build something amazing in your life here, okay? All right, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We'll talk to you real soon.